Hey guys, it's Justin at the Survivor Review, and today I have a Steelbook unboxing. I picked up the Target exclusive Evil Dead Steelbook, which is the remake of the Sam Raimi film, which is surprisingly awesome. Not really, didn't expect much, but somehow got a very entertaining movie that I was willing to buy right away. Plus, this is a great Steelbook, and one that I was looking forward to picking up. So let's unbox it. So here it is, out of the plastic wrap. Very shiny and nice steelbook. The texture on it's great. It doesn't feel like the recent Target steelbooks, which was actually really worrying me at first because the recent steelbooks they had the Bourne ones, which are very cheap and plasticky, and I'm like, okay, it's just because it's old movies they threw in steelbooks. And then they released the Django Unchained steelbook, and that was, again, had like this matte finish to it and didn't feel as sturdy, but this one has that sturdy steelbook feel to it, which I love. So here's the back flap we have here. Just the info on the movie. It has a decent amount of special features, which is nice. So that's just what the flap is. They actually put a lot of that sticky goo on here. It took a while to get off. So here's the steelbook just as it is. Anything, and it looks beautiful. It's awesome. The back cover right here, which is awesome. Here's the side, right there. It's nice. Inside you have the digital copy code, a Sony rewards thing, and thing about the Universal Studios Halloween Horror Nights. Guess you're gonna have an Evil Dead maze. Inside, here we go. The disc is awesome. It's part of the movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what this is. It has to do with the Book of the Dead, and then that's also an imitation of the original poster for the first Evil Dead, which is sweet. I love that disc art. Inside, it's just as cool. Let's see if you can see that well. It's just blood everywhere. Lines from the book, like rivers of blood, blood will rain, and then that same image that's on the disc. So it's sweet inside art. Pretty crazy. Again, here's the front. This one is actually in really good shape. I've been reading online, some people have been getting these, some have been kind of beat up and stuff like that. And I was like, uh-oh, we're going to have another Django Unchained Bourne Steelbook issue where it's going to be all dented. But this one, from what it looks like, is actually pretty much perfect. There's no flaws on it. So it's in good shape. It's in great shape. And definitely if you can pick this up, I think it's actually pretty limited, I heard, because it's not as huge of a movie. So I hear they don't have as many, it's not as stocked up as normally would. I actually had a hard time getting this. I went to my Target that's near my house early this morning at 11-ish, and they didn't have any on shelf at all. And we asked the guy there, and he's like, oh, I'll go look for it. He said they have 20 in stock, but he doesn't know where they are. So we didn't find any at my store, so we had to drive to another store. And luckily, as I walked in, we perfectly found 2 copies sitting there because I picked up one for Sam because he's, as all you guys should know, he's an Evil Dead fanatic. So we knew we were going to be picking this up. So luckily they had 2 sitting right on top of each other, and that was all they had. And I'm like, oh gosh, I quickly snagged those 2 copies. So yeah, if you want to, I think this is really worth getting, especially if you're an Evil Dead fan or a Steelbook collector in general. The red of it really helps it stick out. It just looks awesome. I always liked this poster, even how minimal it was. I just thought it was just cool. The Blu-ray cover is okay, just a little too obviously photoshopped, and I get what they're going for. They're trying to do a rendition of the original poster, but it was okay. This though I love much more, and it is awesome. I can't wait to put it on my shelf next to my other Steelbooks. So I'll just get one more look at the inside, just for you guys. the disc, which even though this is just a regular Blu-ray disc, I still just want to show it because it's so cool. Love it. And inside. And that's the inside. It's kind of hard though. It's a very, very shiny Steelbook. And if any of you guys have seen my Steelbook update video I just did recently, you'll understand what I mean by saying this is like, by true definition, a Steelbook. Like the Amazing Spider-Man one I showed. This is a true definition. It's truly a Steelbook. It's a nice, like, not exactly steel, but nice, like, feel to it. It's not that kind of matte finished. I think that's what it's called. Steelbook that Target's done for Django. And not that cheap plastic they used for Bourne, which I said got me really worried going in, but still, this is a great Steelbook and probably one of my top Steelbooks. And yeah, so if you haven't gotten it yet, if you're an Evil Dead fan, get it. If you're an Evil Dead fan, see the movie too. If you haven't yet, I don't know why you wouldn't have, but it's a really fun, enjoyable, gory for sure, extremely gory horror film. That's a lot of fun. I'm surprised that they didn't put an unrated cut on here, because they cut out some stuff to get an R rating. It actually had an NC-17. They had to cut it down to get an R. So I thought they would do that. But you know, since the other 3 Evil Dead movies have been re-released 10,000 times, they might do that with this and re-release this one 1,000 times like the originals. And maybe eventually we'll get a director's cut, extended cut. I heard there wasn't too much added in, but still would be neat to have. But yeah, that's the Evil Dead Target exclusive Steelbook. And that's all I got for you now, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later.